Welcome to Tech World Empire, where we share technology news and trends from around the world. We are bringing you XRP news. XRP is currently trading at $2.37. The 24-hour low is $1.90. 24-hour high is $2.42. I'm still holding on to my XRP since I did buy at 54 cents, but I also paid more as I bought and sold. But I set my stop loss low enough to where when it dipped down today, it did not hit my stop loss. I had set it like that from before, just looking at the trends. I knew that would probably work out. But some family members of mine freaked out, liquidated. You know how it is with the highs and lows. So, still hanging on. So, for those of you who watched the 60 Minutes interview, what did you think? Well, I have my own thoughts, and so does ChatGPT. And we had a conversation today about what the future holds for XRP now after the market reaction. Stay tuned to find out for that. But first, let's, if you missed the 60 Minutes interview, here's a recap. Basically, it went something like, be scared, be scared, be scared, maybe some regulation, freak out, maybe be scared, maybe some more regulation. Here it goes.
Brown.
This is a disappointment.
The chairman of the Senate Banking Committee and an outspoken critic of crypto.
In a close election, that kind of money makes a huge difference, particularly in the end of a cycle. Do you think you tip the scales?
Do I think that putting that amount of money in the Ohio election had an impact? Absolutely.
Of the 29 Republicans and 33 Democrats the industry backed in congressional races, 85% won.
Some people will look at that and say, you teamed up and bought an election, but you helped supercharge the candidates with the money in the coffers, right? On whatever they wanted to talk about.
That's absolutely right.
So in your mind, is the message for any lawmaker looking to run for office that they have to take your industry seriously, fear your industry? 2021, Donald Trump was saying, Bitcoin seems like a scam. Do you understand what happened with that transformation?
Big news, the World Liberty Financial token sale is now live.
Is that a conflict of interest in your point of view?
Paul Atkins, a former SEC commissioner who's done some consulting for crypto companies, is expected to take a very different approach than Biden-era chair Gary Gensler, who filed more than 120 lawsuits against crypto companies. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says the SEC's approach was the main reason his company and two others created the biggest industry super PAC called Fairshake.
People are like, why did these companies come together and organize and say, this matters? And it's a reaction to a war on crypto.
It's definitely a war on crypto. As far as these election results are concerned, the clear mandate is the SEC needs to lay off crypto, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Crypto is a scourge. It's not something that you want in your society. It has no utility. It's just pure speculation. Every single crime you can conceive of is easier to do now because of crypto, especially ransomware, human sex trafficking, sanctions evasion, money laundering. North Korea is financing their nuclear weapons program using crypto.
We haven't been asking to be deregulated. We've been asking to be regulated. So we have been saying, hey, look, just give us clear rules of the road.
So what was your strategy with putting money to work in the election? Was it to then go write those rules of the road that you want written?
No, our goal has been to simply get rules written. I mean, the good news is there was
not just any rules.
Well, there was a bill passed this summer in the House, bipartisan support, called FIT 21. Mm-hmm. It was a Republican bill. 71 Democrats supported it.
Even some of the big financial names on Wall Street have been skeptical of crypto. Jamie Dimon called it pet rock.
There are big skeptics, I think, anytime a new technology, a new industry emerges. The counter to what you're describing is the most successful ETF ever in the United States.
Exchange traded fund.
Was the Bitcoin ETF. The Bitcoin ETF went live, I think, in January of this year, and attracted more assets in a faster amount of time than any ETF ever before.
Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, are like mutual funds. Offered by well-known investment firms and big banks, they make it easy for people to invest in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies without directly buying it themselves. Even Jamie Dimon's bank offers clients investments in these assets he once described as pet rocks.
I asked, how do you think the XRP and crypto markets were affected after the interview on Sunday that we spoke about on 60 Minutes with Brad Garlinghouse? ChatGPT says the 60 Minutes interview featuring Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse had a notable but mixed impact on the XRP and broader cryptocurrency markets. Garlinghouse criticized the segment for omitting key details about Ripple's legal victory, I noticed that, which ruled that XRP is not inherently a security. They didn't mention that at all. He also took issue with the interview's portrayal of crypto as lacking utility and contributing to illicit activities. This framing sparked backlash from the crypto community, which accused the show of perpetuating outdated narratives. In the short term, XRP's price saw increased volatility, which we saw, initially dipping due to concerns over the omitted details, but stabilizing as other positive developments such as rumors of regulatory clarity and potential resignations at the SEC came into play. At the time of reporting, XRP was trading around 207, reflecting a slight decline in value but sustained by optimistic market sentiment regarding future pro-crypto policies and Ripple's technological contributions. The interview also brought attention to broader issues in the crypto industry, including regulatory uncertainty and the need for clear rules. Garlinghouse's comments about the transformative potential of blockchain and Ripple's work in cross-border payments helped to underline the sector's potential despite negative framing. And then I went more into details. What are the short-term and mid-term outlooks on the crypto markets as a whole and XRP specifically? Also, is there any recent news that might be affecting the volatility? Short-term outlook. The cryptocurrency market remains highly volatile due to ongoing macroeconomic conditions and sector-specific developments. Bitcoin and Ethereum, the market leaders, have experienced slight price retracements recently as traders retrace profit taking and ongoing regulatory uncertainties. Ripple's XRP has also seen fluctuations trading around 254. These movements are in line with the broader trend of market consolidation after recent rallies. Midterm outlook. The midterm outlook for the crypto market is cautiously optimistic. Analysts expect that positive regulatory developments, increased institutional adoption, and technological innovations could drive moderate growth. For XRP specifically, its adoption in cross-border payments and banking partnerships provides a strong use case. Price predictions for XRP in 2024 range widely from a conservative 86 cents to an optimistic $3.50, reflecting uncertainty, but also the potential for significant growth if Ripple continues expanding its ecosystem. Factors affecting volatility. Recent volatility in the crypto market, including XRP, has been influenced by regulatory developments, the aftermath of Ripple's legal battles with the SEC, yada yada yada. A more favorable regulatory landscape could bolster the confidence, market sentiment, profit taking, and RSI indicators for XRP suggest market hesitancy after recent overbought conditions. Economic data. Macroeconomic events like interest rate decisions and inflation reports continue to impact investor appetite for risk assets, including cryptocurrency. In conclusion, while short-term volatility remains, the mid-term outlook for both the broader crypto market and XRP depends heavily on regulatory clarity, institutional adoption. XRP in particular holds promise due to its niche in facilitating efficient global payments, which is why I bought XRP. Yes. Can you update the figures just mentioned with the current price of XRP being 216 at the moment and dipping down to 190 in the last 24 hours? I had this conversation a little bit earlier today, which is why I gave it those figures. Updated short-term outlook. XRP is currently trading at 216 with a dip to 190 over the last 24 hours. This reflects heightened volatility, likely influenced by a combination of profit taking after recent highs and broader market dynamics. The downward pressure may also stem from technical indicators showing overbought conditions, leading traders to take more of a cautious stance. Midterm figures. While the recent dip highlights the unpredictable nature of crypto markets, the midterm outlook remains tied to its growing adoption and Ripple's advancement in financial tech. Price predictions for 2024 suggest a range from 86 cents bearish case. Again, it's saying 86 cents all the way up to 350, which would be a bullish case, contingent on regulatory clarity and adoption by financial institutions. The broader market remains under consolidation, and XRP's fluctuations are consistent with trends seen across other cryptocurrency as macroeconomic factors and regulatory decisions continue to drive sentiments. I asked it to delve a little deeper into the figures. Can you estimate short-term outlook figures based on the 2 XRP prices given? So based on the recent prices of the 216 and 190, we can calculate a potential range of price movements considering current market volatility and trends. Short-term price range, resistance levels. The previous high of 216 serves as a potential resistance. If bullish momentum strengthens, XRP may retest this level and aim for 225 to 230, assuming favorable market conditions and strong buying interest. Number 2, support levels. The dip of 190 highlights immediate support. If bearish pressure continues, XRP could revisit this level or test further support around 180. Scenarios. Bullish case, a breakout above 216 with sustained volume could see XRP climbing towards 225 or 230 in the short term. Positive regulatory or partnership news could amplify this trend. A bearish case, which would be a failure to maintain above 2, may result in further slide to 180, 190, especially if broader market sentiment remains cautious. These estimates depend heavily on external factors, including broader crypto market dynamics, regulatory developments, and investor sentiment. Given recent volatility, traders should remain cautious and consider technical indicators like RSI and moving averages when assessing short-term trends. So, it looks like, at least short-term, it seemed like it was a bullish case because right now it's 7:21 p.m. and we're sitting at 238. And I noticed the dip to 290 was very quick, and it quickly rose above $2. So hopefully it's holding the line, holding it hard, and we will see. Also, as far as Ripple and XRP and settlement issues, as far as a personal use case for this technology, recently my mother bought and sold her house. She was moving out of state and borrowed the money to buy the real estate at the new state from her boyfriend. Her house was still for sale in Florida. Bought the new house with the borrowed funds. When they sold the house in the other state, there was a whole problem with getting the money. It was over $100,000 with wiring. The wires got canceled. Checks supposedly were mailed. And then we had to make many calls, and then it ended up that the check wasn't mailed, and all these issues with settlement and large amounts of money. And something like this with RLUSD and XRP, between both of them doing settlements in the United States and overseas, are that the technology to make that quicker is desperately needed. So it doesn't have to be just big banks dealing with each other all over the place. They could just be, small at-home real-world cases just moving money. So, anyways, talk to you next time. Thanks for sticking around. Subscribe, like stuff. I don't know, do the things. Thank you. Appreciate it.